Hi, I'm Gene. Well, it's starting to get colder out there and I'm working on the inside of the shed, which is now turning into a shop. Oh, I need some heat in here. So I decided to go with a propane blue flame heater. Let's get started. So this is the Master Forge 20,000 BTU vent-free wall heater. It's the blue flame style. It will heat up to 700 square feet. I only need it to heat up about 260 square feet, so that's going to be great. This is actually a dual fuel. You could use it with natural gas or propane. I'll be using it with propane. This is going to work out great for me. And I got this, picked this up at Lowe's. I'll put a link in the description down below if you're interested in one of these. So this is a dual fuel. So looking at the bottom of it, you can see it's got a line for natural gas and a line for propane. And luckily they come with plugs already in there. So we'll be removing the propane to set up to run our line with that. So now on the back, we've got a small door right here, and inside of that has got our selector for LP or natural gas. Okay, now this is already in the LP position, but I want to make sure it is locked into it. So I am going to push it in until it locks into place and it kind of pops out and locks that down in. So that's good. And then I can just set this back into place. So now that's ready to go, and I can get ready to install the line on this. Okay, so I'm going to remove the one that says for propane, but I have an Allen that'll fit that, and I'll remove it with that. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to set the fitting in there, and you're going to want the threaded side going in. The side with the taper is going to go into the gas line that fits it. Now, you're going to want to use the yellow Teflon tape because, well, I'm told that's what they use for using like gas line. You could probably get away with the blue or the white tape, but I have this, so that's what I'm going to use on this. Should be right and ready for that to go on. And I want to make sure that the plug is in this one, and that's the one that's marked for natural gas. I picked up a 5-foot hose for a propane tank with it, but I don't think 5 foot's going to be really pushing it, and I want a little more room to set it aside and not have to feel like it's too tight. So I ordered another one that has the regulator and everything on it. This is a 12-foot, a little longer than I need, but I'd rather have too much than too little. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up this end to the heater. Now, because this is a tapered gas fitting and goes into another tapered valve, I don't think you need the tape on this. I guess you could put it on, but I don't think it's necessary. So I'm just going to go ahead and screw this one down on. This one up. Okay, I think we're good to go on that. Now we can get ready to install this on the wall. Take this and turn it around, set it down here, allowing that hose to come out the back. Also, on the back, you're going to want to install some of these spacers that it comes with. You set the screw down inside and then just attach these on the back. And these help to keep it level on the back. That way that helps to keep it off the wall just a little bit. Know that this is going to mount on the wall and stick out like this for that to hang off of. Pretty cool and pretty simple. So I know that from the bottom of the heater basically to the first set of holes, actually let's make it 14.5 inches from the bottom, we'll come up here around 26.5 inches. So if I arrange this and I set that right at the center mark on this, it came with some short screws, so I'm going to go ahead and set one of these. Good right there. That looks like we're on. Okay, feels pretty good. See if I can put the heater on that now. And the heater has a little handle right here on the back too. So you just kind of come in and set that. Down on those holes. And that's pretty well it. Of course that part can come out of there, but comes with the starter right here. The heater comes with a AA battery that you install for the starter. Yep, that's how it works. They'll come up. Now, for safety reasons, and I'm sure it's probably code, you're going to want to install the propane bottle outside. And I'm going to drill a pilot hole. Now, after drilling your pilot hole on the inside, you're going to want to use a larger bit and run that through from the outside so you don't get a lot of chipping away of the wood when your bit comes through. So now I am going to set this up. Okay, I'll make sure that is on good. I removed the connection into the heater so that I could punch that through the wall. I put some tape on it to help protect and keep dirt from getting in the line. This on in. That helped me to keep that clean. And I can set this up. Go ahead and open the tank. And it's a good idea to open it slowly. Now I'm also going to come in. And I'll put some either some silicone around that or a sleeve in that to help keep that tight and keep critters, bugs and stuff and cold out. And I'm going to push that down and let that air kind of move through this. Move out of it now. It looks like it's trying to fire. There it goes. Now I'll turn this up. Oh, and there go the flames. Oh, cool. That's only on 2. I feel nice heat coming out of that. Some of the things that I want to keep in mind when you're putting this in is, one, it's ventless, but that doesn't mean you don't have to have some kind of ventilation. Now, this shed or shop has vents on the eaves all the way 18 feet of ventilation up that way. Plus, to help pull the air down, I've installed a ceiling fan up here so that I can help push the air down. I also have installed a carbon monoxide detector up there as well. I'm just gonna take and use a few hose clamps and just kind of secure the hose . So this has worked out really well, and a shout out to Lowe's for providing this to me. And once again, I'll put a link down in the description below if you're interested in this. This has been a great project, and it's going to work out great for my shop. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section down below. And in the meantime, well, I'll see you soon.